This one is Mariya Agapova versus Danger Shana Dobson. Mariya Agapova, she's from Kazakhstan. She fights out of Coconut Creek right now, out of American Top Team. She's 9-1. She's 23 years old, 5 feet 6 inches tall, and 1-0 in the UFC with a first-round submission over Hannah Cyphers. She'll be facing Shana Dobson, who's an American. She's 3-4 in MMA. That's not including her loss on The Ultimate Fighter to Roxanne Modafferi, where she was knocked out in the first round by elbows. So realistically, she's 3-5. She's 1-4 in the UFC if you include that tough competition there. So she's coming off of a first-round knockout loss to Priscilla Cochera. But, you know, right now she's going against Mariya Agapova. What do you think about these girls?
Well, I'm really, really big on Agapova.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks great. She has really, really good clinch striking.
Yeah.
Her knees from her clinch,
she's
good.
got really good striking.
She's got a great kicks. She has a very, very good quick 1-2 that she can throw out there. Her hooks might be a little bit slower than her 1-2, but it's not going to be any issues versus Shana.
You know, Agapova, she's a gangster, man.
She is.
She's a bad chick. Like, she comes in with a little bit of an attitude on, and she comes in looking to kill. But you know what? If you're one of those people out of that Kazakhstan region, you might have that kind of attitude too. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at her Contender Series fight too, a wrestler might be the only.
Yeah, Tracy Cortez
might be the only issue she has is her grappling, you know, versus a good wrestler.
Yeah,
but she still has okay grappling.
She has submissions on her game. She submitted a lot of girls. She just didn't do very well on bottom.
Yeah,
you know, Tracy Cortez shut her down right there throughout that whole fight right there. And Tracy Cortez actually signed to the UFC, and she won her first fight in the UFC as well. So obviously, you know, that was UFC caliber opponents there.
Absolutely. Now with Dobson, she's
only got one win in the
UFC.
And that was against Ariel.
And her last 3 fights she's lost.
Yeah, but her only win was against Ariel Beck.
Yeah.
And no offense to Ariel Beck, but she wasn't exactly a contender.
Right. Yeah, I don't even think Dobson should be in the UFC right now. There's far better competition in the women's division at any weight class, really, for Agapova. I mean, Dobson is just, I don't know. You see guys get cut after with 1 or 2 losses. Yeah. I mean, 3 losses, and she doesn't look very good in those losses. You know, she's a kickboxer, and she has pretty quick hands. A little bit of power there,
yeah,
but...
and she looks good when she strikes, but the problem is she leaves herself open to getting hit often. She quits easy when she starts to get hit, so she doesn't really have, like, that fighter's heart deep down in her to keep pushing when things get tough.
She doesn't have any sort of a ground game at all either, from what I could see. In any of those fights, she had no idea what to do off her back.
Yeah, I mean, she's just, I don't know. I just didn't. I'm not really interested in Shana right now. I think that this is a retirement fight for her. I think the 2-time Kazakhstan boxing champion, the Heroin FC tournament champion, is going to come in and get her. I think, though, that she's going to knock her out in round 1.
See, I think she's going to drop her in the first round, but I think she's going to jump on her and tap her out in the first round.
You know, she does that a lot.
That's how she gets most of her submissions.
She does that a lot. That's where she gets most of her submissions. Is she hits these girls, she hurts them, they start to go down, or they start to come up from going down, and she jumps on their back and catches them.
She gets them, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen here.
She's got long limbs here. I just don't think that she's going to even try that with her. I think that she's just going to knock her out cold because it's going to be easy and open.